Just a moment. Just a moment. I just picked up a fault in the AE35 unit. Welcome, huge movie fanatic Nate, stopping on by. This time I'm coming at you once again for another one of my famed retro VHS showcasing videos. Today I'm coming at you to showcase what very well might be the original, definitely one of the original North American VHS releases of 2001, A Space Odyssey. Da-da! Dun 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 dun. Taking a look at the inside of the front cover flap, we see graphic design copyright 1980, Metro Goldwyn Mayer Film Co. Could this release be from 1980? It's very possible. Very possible. Taking a closer look at the front cover, on the top, an MGM CBS home video presentation, catalog number MV70002, and as you can see, the 60s MGM logo on the top right corner there. A Stanley Kubrick production, 2001 A Space Odyssey. As you can see, there's this $5 sticker here. I got this from a mom and pop video store probably sometime in the 90s. I think by the time I got this, I had already had the widescreen VHS that came out. I think it's sometime in the early 90s, but I wanted the, I grew up with, I first saw this film and first grew up with it from most likely the first film to tape transfer that was airing on TV in the 80s, so I thought, well, this tape would be a great way to get that, early film to tape transfer pan and scan version just for good old nostalgia purposes. So I didn't want to try to take off the $5 price sticker because I feel like at this point it's basically a part of the cover. Panning further down, we see a little bit of a snippet of the original theatrical poster for 2001 A Space Odyssey. It's kind of a bummer what they did with the sticker. What's really cool about this artwork is they actually have this rocket bus thing actually shooting out of the little area that is designated for the photo, which is really cool. But the guy, I don't know why the hell he had to put the sticker right over the rocket bus thing, but you can see the tip of the rocket bus just like the tip of the plane in the World Trade Tower coming out the other side of the building. You can see the tip of the rocket bus here coming out of the designated picture area for this front cover. Panning further down, we can see the credits there, the people who star in it, director of photography, screenplay by, directed and produced by. Taking a look at the right spine, we've got the video store sticker here, catalog number, and the stickers covering up the 60s era MGM logo. Looking further down, 2001 A Space Odyssey, another video store sticker, VHS there, and MGM CBS home video presentation. As is the case with a release like this, not very much to see on the left spine. Top of this VHS looks like this. I always loved the red and black combo here. 60s era MGM logo and VHS on the other side. Taking a look at the back here, we've got Kubrick's 2001 is the ultimate trip. And like so many of the VHS releases from MGM in this era, we've simply got two still photos there. Kind of interesting. Honestly, I mean, there's really no still photos from this movie that aren't interesting except for maybe the Dawn of Man sequence, which isn't that amazing, but any of the futuristic still photos from the movie are pretty interesting. So you'd be hard pressed to find a still photo from 2001 A Space Odyssey minus the Dawn of Man stuff that isn't interesting. 2001, the more you watch it, the more you see in it. Light years ahead of its time. 2001 is a spectacular movie that grows even more wondrous as time passes. Stanley Kubrick's 1968 masterpiece has an awesome scope. It reaches the outer limits of interplanetary space and penetrates man's inner destiny. A uniquely poetic piece of science fiction, said the New Yorker. Hypnotically entertaining. Technically and imaginatively, it is staggering. Newsweek said, Kubrick's special effects border on the miraculous, a quantum leap in quality over any sci-fi film ever made. As producer, director, and co-writer of the screenplay with Arthur C. Clarke, Kubrick brought complex ideas to the screen with astounding immediacy through spectacular special effects. Inspired by Clarke's epic book, The Sentinel, 2001 moves from the prehistoric birth of intelligence to the emergence of man as pure thought. Somewhere in the future, director of photography Jeffrey Unsworth brings you the universe, while the stately music of Richard Strauss makes the galaxies sing. The entire film is a stunning, sensuous marvel, a brilliant achievement for Kubrick. And on the bottom here you can see your all-important copyright warning there. Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots. Then on the bottom corner, kind of interesting to see this on a MGM release, CBS Video, a division of CBS Incorporated. That might be an indicator of this VHS cassette's age. I mean, maybe back before MGM could fully put out a VHS on their own, they needed the help from CBS Video. So with a release like this, the way you'd access the video cassette is not sliding it out through the bottom, but rather opening up the front cover flap and revealing the VHS cassette inside. On the inside of the front cover flap, we've got your 60s era MGM logo, MGM CBS Home Video presents 2001 A Space Odyssey, and then you've got your cast here, of which I'm not going to read. You can pause and read if you want to. Then there's a line with the underneath saying color, video cassette screening time, 139 minutes. This MGM CBS Home Video program is presented in its original theatrical version, which I don't know what that means. And then copyright information below that. Taking a look at the cassette itself, very, very, very early MGM VHS, as we can see here. Shiny silvery label, black print for the 60s era MGM logo and MGM CBS Home Video presentation. Red lines there, 2001 A Space Odyssey. Color, time, information, catalog number, and copyright warning information. As you can see on the bottom here, it says copyright 1968, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Incorporated. So nothing on this label indicating the year of the VHS cassette itself. Guess that pretty much does it for this showcasing video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks a lot for watching. And as always, this conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Goodbye.